Alrighty, quick review here of Planet of the Apes movie. So this film, I liked it right off the bat. I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. Thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I like at the end, right? And he says his name. I forgot what his name is, but kind of like, I guess he's an ape dictator, right? He's a dictator. His character, he's like, oh, bow down to your king. And it's kind of funny because in the end, like towards the end of the film, when the Eagle Clan, I guess they're ones, the whole Eagle Clan escapes through the government silo thing, right? They escape, but this king guy was like, he was there, and so he ran along with them. And then so we wait until Noah comes up to the surface, and then he gets jumped by him, and like nobody's helping. So I guess it's just like his fear is so distilled, right? He really controls these fellow apes, because like nobody thought to tackle him, take him down. That was funny. I thought that was funny, right? He comes in there and he's able to like just bully his way around and blah blah blah, say this and that. But the eagles, and I like that, this little detail, right? How the son's eagle, I think it's called. It's the name of his dad's eagle, and that eagle follows him the same way that May follows him. The eagle follows him, basically. And I like that with Noah, or with the Eagle Clan rather, because the Eagle Clan got captured from their place of residence to this dictator's little compound that he set up right next to the silo doors, right? So they get followed there, and the eagles, there's a bunch of eagles around the wreckage and stuff, right? And it makes sense, right? Because the eagles, how do you call they're like connected to the people. They raised them since they were chicks, so they're pretty much imprinted on the apes themselves, right? And that's what they're known as, the Eagle Clan, right? They're known for raising their eagles. It's yeah. So I like that May kills that guy, and you had to kill him because he was gonna go back, and we don't know. I think maybe he would have not said anything. I got the feeling that he wouldn't have bothered to say anything. He would have just how do you call? He would have just like gone back to sleep or whatever, or don't do whatever the fuck he does, right? But no, May tackles behind him and she kills him. and yeah, I can't blame her for doing that. Like, this guy's gonna cause some trouble, he's gonna cause some problems. You better get rid of him. I don't know if there was a connection to her, if May and this guy had a connection at some point, maybe. He's a smart human, right? Because they call him, I guess I like this term, right? Humans are the smart ones, right? And there's humans around, but there's also echoes, right? And we only get one scene with the echoes. Well, I guess maybe we tend to get two scenes, because there was a scene where no one gets his egg destroyed, and that human in that scene looked like it was just like an echo human, right? And then I guess in the beginning scene where there's a human running and there's a shawl left on the, like near where the tunnel is, like that looked like it. Then it looked like it was May, right? It looked like it was probably an echo human, but maybe it was May, right? And so another cool thing, right? So like the humans, they lost their ability to speak, right? They're becoming more animal-like, more animalistic. And I guess they even seem that way when the humans come out in that one scene with the zebras and they're at the stream and they're drinking water. They don't quite react to, so I guess, yeah, they are animal-like, because they don't even quite react to seeing May and seeing oh my god, whatever the orangutan guy. They don't even quite react to them like oh my gosh, look at them together. No, they look, and then the humans are like looking around, like curiously, like darting the eyes and stuff. And then when they start running, they don't help each other when they run, right? There's like they're very much animals. You can herd them around. And the orangutan guy says, he mentions there used to be like more herds. You used to see more herds more often, herds of humans, or herds of echoes rather. And now they're kind of rare. You don't see them as often. They're kind of a what do you call it? Scarcity when it comes to seeing the echoes, right? What else I was thinking about? Thinking about eating food. That's not part of the review, but I had a big sandwich. I had like a foot-long sandwich, right? So that should be It was the only thing I've eaten too. So I'm thinking maybe if I should eat something else. I don't know. But yeah, I like that. I like that. I like the divide of like echoes and humans. He meets the orangutan guy, and the orangutan guy tells him he had a friend with him, and he said that the masked apes, because that's what he calls them, the masked ones with the electric fucking poker things. They killed my whoever that other ape because he wasn't alone. He had some friend with him, but he killed him, and that's why he was burning his body. You know, the ritual. And so, how do you call freaking what was I thinking of? And even the beginning of the film, we have a burial, we have a funeral in the beginning of the film too as well. But yeah, the ape is he's doing that, and he explains, like, he tells him about the word of Caesar, because this movie, it's supposed to take place we're like way in the future, since the dawn of the Planet of the Apes, right? Since the rise and all that, we're like way in the future. And so the words of Caesar have been corrupted, or they're not, you know, his ways are being lost, which I guess is like, you know, kind of analogy to any sort of godly, you know, revered figure in the world, that they're what they preach and their word and stuff get corrupted and lost, and the meaning is not there anymore. But yeah, so that's what happens with that. And what was I thinking in my head? The gorilla guy is kind of cool, right? He's like a right hand man to the alpha guy, to the king guy, basically. And then even the gorilla guy, even he has his own right hand man. And this guy looks kind of scabby, looks kind of like, ew, like he's got maybe a sickly disease or something. And so I thought, like, that fact was cool for me, right? And he dies. That guy, his little companion, he died because he gets shot. May shoots him with the gun. And I like when he, you know, the king says to May, hey, you know, you can go. You're free to go. We don't need you anymore. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But I just got to tell you, are there more of those, right, referencing to the gun, inside of there, right? And then pointing to the silo, because that's what he wants. He wants guns. He wants to be the alpha, the king, and he knows that the humans, the one thing that made the humans so powerful are their weapons, right? And then the knowledge. And he even says, are you familiar with the concept of evolution? Well, I think if we open this vault and we go in there, we're going to fast track our evolution, and we're going to start, like, we're going to be on top tier. We're going to be zooted to the next level, right? Which is definitely not how evolution works, right? It's something that, it's over millennia. It's just many, many, many years. But yeah, so the apes, I mean, they're already pretty well advanced. When he's showing off the kingdom, right? He said, what do you see? Because he shows Noah, like, oh, what do you see over there? And Noah's kind of sly with it. He's like, oh, those are stolen clans. And he's like, no, it's a kingdom. It's my kingdom. My kingdom of apes. And you guys all of us are gonna come together. So I guess he took Caesar's words of ape together, ape strong, and kind of took it to mean like, well, we need to be on top. We need to fast track this process here, and like get this world into our hands and start like we're living like humans, I guess, basically. It's because now it's sort of primitive, is it? The way they're living is sort of primitive on the planet. There's some like technologies. Well, I guess there's only light technology. It's only lights, and it's primitive, right? It's not up to the standard that a human had the many years ago, right? And so yeah, something kind of cool with it. I like the film. I liked it very much. It was entertaining. It's very long. It's 2 hours and 25 minutes. It didn't feel like, when it was wrapping up, it felt appropriate. When it was about to wrap up, I didn't notice the runtime. I'm kind of surprised by that. I didn't notice. Maybe I'm getting used to long movies, though, perhaps. But this film, yeah, when it was starting to wrap up, it felt appropriate. You know, it feels conclusive, and like I don't feel like I've been sitting here for too long. Yeah. So the runtime, I didn't mind the runtime in this film. What's another thing to note about it? Noah has he's got two friends. He's got Anaya, and he makes fun of Anaya. Oh, were you scared? Haha. And Anaya makes fun of him. Were you scared? Haha. And then he's got this other chick, which they're not dating, right? They're friends. But May tells him, do you like her? Right? I forgot what her name was, but and I think he says that he like alludes to it, basically. He says that they were born on the same sunset or something. I guess they had the same birthday. It's they knew each other for very long, so I guess the idea is like, maybe they're gonna get together. They're gonna be a thing, him and her, and they're gonna be mating partners for life and stuff like that. His dad, I think his dad does die. I think his dad does die, but his mom's still alive, so that's nice. And she has a shawl that she wears, but he gave it to May, and I guess maybe she gets it back. I don't even remember if she got it back. It's what was I thinking about in this film? The ice is too hot. Well, this review is kind of good as is. I don't really have much to say. I liked it. That's it. Thanks for watching.